Hello eBay, everybody who's looking at the page. I am making this video for the stuff that is above. I'm not sure if it's there or if it's there in the caption or the square, the box where my item description is, but please, above all, let me take my glasses off. I just noticed there's a big glare. Above all, make sure that you read what you're buying. A lot of times when I put gold, silver, and copper together, I will make the silver will typically be a silver coin. The copper will be a copper coin, like a penny, Indian head, something like that. And the gold will be typically a vial, like a penny tube of gold flake, 24 karat gold flake. Read everything that you're going to purchase. I want to make sure you're happy. On that note, I want to make sure that that is the biggest thing I want to stress. If you are at all not happy with your purchase, if you you bought it and you found out that there's some reason that financially you guys need your money back, I have no problem. If it's because you got it and you thought, well, this isn't exactly what I thought it was. I thought this was a bigger coin or a different year. If you think it was misspelled or misrepresented, whatever it is, just tell me, message me first. Say this isn't what I thought. It's not my money. It wasn't my money in the first place. Whatever you sent me, if it was $12 or $500, if you got the Carson City and say, I had to notice this scratch on this, I'd like to have my money back. Just tell me about it, and I promise you, no matter what the reason is, you say, well, I just don't like the holder. I don't want your money. It's your money. You earned it. Me, I bleed and sweat for my money typically. I don't want to bleed and sweat 60, 70 hours a week and be in this office looking for coins and making money for my wife and kids and spend it on something and then use that money on something that I didn't like. If you buy something off of me and you don't like it, just message me. Tell me about it. Don't leave a bad feedback. I don't think that's a good thing to do. I think the best case scenario is tell the person that you bought it off of, in this case, me, that you didn't like the coin. I don't care if it was the holder. Say, I didn't like this item. It's not what I thought it would. Can I have my money back? I 100% guarantee you can use this in eBay if you ever had to file a case. I'm letting you know if you buy any penny up to gold, up to electrical breakers. There's some there. I've got a whole shop full of about 20 years of electrical items. Some are a couple of days old. Some are a couple of years old. I've built the last 3 hotels here in Fort Wayne, Indiana. 3-story, 4 stories, extended stays, Holiday Inns. I do a lot of commercial, industrial, and residential stuff. I have tons of electrical. If you find that you bought a contactor and you didn't like that when the coil pulls in that it hums, just tell me about it, and you want your $80 back, whatever. I have no problem refunding your money. Whatever it is, if it's electrical or a coin, if you get a coin and it comes to you like this, this is a 1983. If it comes to you in a holder, if you take a knife and cut it out, I most likely will not refund your money, especially if I find a big fingerprint on it. The majority of my coins, I've got about 500,000 uncirculated, and I'll even turn my computer here a little bit. This is another part of my office. I work over here most of the time. Computer and this desk is here. This is where I start checking my coins. Most of the time, I'd say 98 to 99% of my pennies come in uncirculated, original bank rolls that have never been touched by human hands. When I cut them open, I use a head visor, 12 magnification, sometimes with a hand visor, and I use a 42 magnification to check for errors. I look for those years. I'm not an expert at it yet. I've been doing it for a while now, and I'm trying to get better and better and studying. But if I send you a coin and it has a bunch of markers on there saying this is what the coin is, and I spent all the time to write it out and put it in a holder, I use 100% of the time when I touch my pennies, this goes right on my hands. I have 2 of them. I white glove cotton them. I don't touch them. There are some that I have that have been touched. I look at them and I see a little fingerprint on the side. I see sometimes you get a coin and you see some die scratches and die clatter. Remember, they're in a mint. at the mint, whatever U.S. mint made it, and there's billions of pennies, and at times thousands of them are rubbing against each other, falling down machines, doing this and that. So sometimes you'll see scratches on them, but the majority of my coins will not have fingerprints unless it's a brown penny or some kind of brown coin or another coin. If I send you it, it will almost always, especially if it's a penny, it'll be in a holder. If it's in a holder, it needs to come back in its holder. If you bought this penny off me, it was $20. It goes into my PayPal account and it sits there for a couple days, a couple weeks. I don't touch it. If you get it that day, you go, this is not the error that I thought it would be. I don't think this is the error, or I don't think it's as red or as nice condition. I would like to have my money back. Just go on eBay, message me, say, Jason, this 1912S or whatever it is isn't as good as I thought it would be, or you said it was extra fine. I think it's very fine. You don't have to explain it to me. Just say, I don't want the coin. I'd like my money back. I have 100% no problem refunding your money. Like I said, it wasn't mine to begin with. That's your money. Send me back my coin. And that's eBay policy. That's the standard. It's to protect both of us. The eBay policy is we don't give money. No seller gives the money back before we get the item back. Once this comes back, and you can send it to me, you can get a regular envelope and a stamp, somehow protect it so it doesn't get scratched by the postal service. And for 40 cents, you can send it back to me. If it comes back damaged and broken, where somebody smashed it or somebody cut it out of the container, and there's a fingerprint on it now, I would probably talk to you about it. I mean, I would think ethically anybody would understand that if you get the coin back, and I've never had this exchange ever. I have 100 some plus, and I plan to have a couple thousand sells without no problems, hopefully. But as long as you send the coin back, I'll give you the $20 back. I got some error coins that are in the thousands. I have a 1931S that's in the thousands. If you don't like it, send it back. And the eBay policy is if you send it back, some people refund some of the money. I will refund 100% of your money. I have no problem with that. I'm not poor. I'm not rich. I'm not going to get rich off of any coin that I sell you. To keep a good reputation and ethically, morally as a person, I'm a Christian. I wouldn't want to take any money that you earned if you didn't like the coin. So just tell me. I'll refund your money. I have no problem. Please don't leave a bad feedback. Sellers, what I'm learning is sellers live off of that for their store, so their product can be. I say it's when you put a coin out there or coins or whatever. If you have a higher rating, your items are seen a lot easier. Something just came on my computer. Sorry. Something as simple as a couple months ago, a Latino person, a guy he couldn't read English. He bought one coin. The header, the title says 1999 or 2001 S Florida silver quarter or whatever it was, and he saw it and he thought he was buying the whole set, the 5 quarters from that year. I typically show when I do something, I'll show if I'm selling. Well, here's 5 quarters here. If this is America the Beautiful, I'll put these out here, and I'll pull one from it. I'll take a picture to where it just shows the tips of these, so it shows it's from a 5 coin set. But all the pictures will be of this. It'll give the certification number. It'll say what that coin is. It'll say in the title. It'll say 2013 S silver 25 cents P White Mountain PF69. And then it'll give the certification number. The gentleman, after he left a bad feedback, said he couldn't read, or I guess he said that it was his wife, says he cannot read English. I offered to give the money back. They said they were fine with the coin, but don't send a bad feedback. Just send the coin back, and I'd give you the $40 or $45 for whatever PF70 or 69 silver quarter. But anyways, that's the only person that's ever left a negative, as of today, a negative feedback because they couldn't read. Please know what you are buying, and if you at all get it and you don't want it, I'll take it back. I'll give you your money back. That's not a problem whatsoever. But this is my operation. This is for coins I try to look at them. I white glove everything. I buy a lot off of a lot of people. I buy bags of them. I buy different things. I have two collections, one from New Mexico and one from Southern California, that have been sitting in the same place for 50, 60 years. I know the two gentlemen, both of them that had died. They both had never touched the mainly pennies. A lot of old silver and gold. I have Cape busts, seated liberties. A lot of the pennies from the 1900s, when they bought them in the 1930s and 40s, they bought rolls, and they were both extreme hoarders. They have never touched them. Some were paper, some were plastic. I will take my glove when it's an original bankroll from 1920 or whatever it is. I will take my knife. This is a 1988D. I'll lightly cut it open. A white glove. I'll look at every one with my magnifier, the 42 magnification, and then I will put it in bins. I have a whole storage unit with, I mean, as of now, I have over 500,000 coins. I'm very particular about it's my product right now, but if you're buying it, it'll be yours. So if you get a 1931, a 1922 D or no D, if you get a 1909 SVDB, a 1909 VDB, whatever it is, I want it to be as high as grade as possible, so I get as much money off as possible. And so if you buy it, it can be graded as high as can be. I have still some 1868 gold $1 US coins that are. I bought those off a coin dealer here in Fort Wayne. I thought I got a very good deal off them. Actually, that was the one time one person bought that 1868. I have a couple of them. And he didn't like the grade. He thought I said it was AU or UNC. He thought it was extra fine or very fine on that one. At that time, I didn't know the policy. As soon as I heard that, I gave him his money back within 5 minutes, I believe. And he said that you shouldn't do that. If he was dishonest, he could have just kept the coin and the money that I now sent him back. But he did. He shipped the coin back. He left me a good review. Even though I got the coin back and he got his money back, what does it matter? You're still at square one. I think I lost. I always pay for insurance on your packages. I will always pay for insurance, and I will always do priority mail so that we have tracking from this office. I'm very, very good. At least I think I'm very, very good at shipping. I always protect your coins with either bubble wrap or extra cardboard around the coin. I package it real nice and neat so things don't shake around. When I first started to, you can kind of hear it. The first couple weeks I started doing it, but now it will come to you nice and well protected. Again, whatever it is above, please read what it is. I want you to be happy. The best buyer is the informed one. I'm learning that as I buy, and I believe I want you to always come back. As I keep finding these, I have some very nice errors, and I have some very, very. I love pennies. I absolutely love pennies. So if you have pennies and there's some kind of trading or deal you want to do, I don't know if there's an eBay policy against that, but if there's some kind of trading, whatever in the parameters of the rules of eBay, I am very interested in pennies. I do like silver, different things, but what really pickles me tink is the pennies. I like uncirculated, red, typically copper pennies or older pennies, Indian heads, coronet, anything. And I also like Canadian, British penny, stuff like that. So if you want to do something to where you do want one of my items and you have, only if this is allowed on eBay. I don't know if you're allowed to do a trade to where if I have an item you like and you have an item I like, if we're allowed to exchange that. I don't know. But if so, I am also interested in buying stuff. So look at the item above. If it is what you like, please put a bid on it. Last thing, if you buy off of me, if it's something like $1 or $2, I normally ship an extra bonus coin with you. I like to know what years that you like. If your granddaughter, one lady, hi Lisa, I met some people out here, Dave, hi Dave, James, Rebecca, Lisa, K something. I've got about 12 or 13 people in the last couple months that have typically messaged me, asked if I have this or that. I try to make some actual packages just for them. I met a guy, Mark. He sells also some silver and I believe gold. He's in the UK. He's a Christian author or producer. He had something to do with some Christian movies. That's not my world. I like to bleed and sweat and work with my hands as an electrical contractor. I don't know how people make money um, with their brains writing stuff. That's just not who I am. And he told me it has something to do with Christian editing or videos or something. It seems like a very intelligent man. But I'm starting to learn different people out there. If you buy something and you want a coin, just like they did, tell me what year you like, and just so you know, it's not going to be the year 1909. It's not going to be the year 1931 S. It's not going to be the 1922. It's not going to be, the 1857 Flying Eagle. Or the bonus coin is usually one that's around $1 or less. If you like the 2009 penny, or if you like uncirculated quarters, I got tens of thousands of uncirculated quarters. If you like South Carolina, let's say you're doing a Carolina, I have their uncirculated gem choice. I will typically send you about anything you ask, as long as it's not some rare, expensive coin, and if I have it. So please let me know, especially if you buy like 7 or 8 auctions. Say, hey Jason, I bought 7 or 8 auctions. Is there any way I can get 2 nice Indian heads or 1 very nice full Liberty Indian head? I'll be happy to. Please let me know that. I'm very, very, very good, I think. And from what my feedback and personal messages from people who have bought, I'm very good at sending bonus coins because I have so many of them. So if you buy off me, especially multiple, message me and tell me what year or years you like. And if I can do that, I most certainly will. And again, anything you ever buy off me, if you don't like it, you don't even got to explain. If you got in a hard spot, I understand this world. If financially you just need gas money, or you got hurt somehow financially and you got a $200 purchase off me, it was just your money a couple days ago. I don't want it if you don't want the coin that I sent you, or coins, whatever it is. If you get it, you don't have to explain to me why you don't like it. Just say, Jason, I'd like my money back on this lot or this whatever. I'll be 100% happy to. But again, if you do that, just please don't leave bad feedback. Especially if it's a coin that you think is not a good grade. If you don't like it, send it back. I'll send you your money back, and no harm, no foul. But hopefully you'll like the coins. Everybody that's bought off of me, besides the one person who didn't understand English, thought he was buying a whole set, and one person did not like the grade. But the person who didn't like the grade, I gave him it was $400 he spent on that 1868 gold $1, which I didn't want to let it go at $400. I'm glad he sent it back because I thought it would go for 5 to 6, but I gave him his money back because it's his money until he gets an item that he likes. So I'm rambling on. The video is now 17 minutes. That is long. All right. Well, thank you so much. God bless. Enjoy the coin. I hope that we can keep doing business together, and I hope that you add me. Go to my store if you like. There's lots of items. I should have thousands of items in the next couple weeks. Of course, I'm not sure when you're seeing this video, so that may be redundant if it's tomorrow and I don't have those thousands of items up. But it'll be happening soon. So thanks. God bless you all, and I'm out of here. Bye.